Hi, YouTube. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay. I just want everybody to know almost Happy New Year and within our hearts, but I can't really see the world going back to anything that we could have perceived as non chaotic or normal. Nothing is normal about any of this. And all I can see in our near future is more of the same nonsense. Um, okay, I'll get to the bottom line here in a minute. Let me light a cigarette. Let me bottom line this deal. Trying to stay away from uh, something, two different things, not only what machines can pick up, but um, what I'm laying down to other people that are in situations and positions in the world to help the human race instead of hinder it. So, and that's an immediate thing. Once you've even thought against Satan, you're already on his hit list. I mean, human beings are on his hit list, period. See, that's what I was going to get at, the spiritual war of the whole thing. Um, wow. Okay, let me see what I was thinking earlier. Maybe it'll come to me. I was thinking, oh, about a half hour ago, thoughts on that. So just a bit. Maybe I'll recall it. Maybe I won't. Well, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is not only is it going to be just spiritual, it's in this physical world already. Satan is already here. It's not that he's going to be loose or anything. It's escalating to the position they want people in that is totally submissive and um entirely non-existent actually, aside from their bloodline, is what they desire. Well, it's not their planet, and there are more pure human beings that want to be human beings and families and all the things they don't want for people. And yes, it is on the spiritual level, but it's up in our faces, you know, right now, continuous, every day, you know, from reporting the worst things that we could see human beings doing to each other, continuous, one continuous um circus for us to be entertained or repulsed by, you know. So thinking on ways to combat this um negative force on the humans in this world, what, fighting back. And prayer, praying's good. If you need to sit and take quiet time with you and God, that's the prayer. But every second is a prayer. You think it, it's prayed. God knows your heart. So, I don't know. I had more to say on that warfare stuff, but yeah, maybe it'll come to me, maybe not. So, Yeah, Doug enjoyed sticking around, making me feel like I didn't want to make a video, even though I was cold and I wanted to rest anyway. It's like, yeah, I don't give anybody credit for anything I do or don't do, unless they entirely stop me. But it's like, nah, I just really needed a break anyway, so. And I'm glad because I've been getting up early before the sun, which so I can see sunrises again. It's like, yes, because sometimes I've had it where it was, he made it so I couldn't even do that. And that's something I love is to see the day begin fresh and, hopefully live till the end of it. Happily in between then and then, you know, preferably, you know. So, yeah, it's a spiritual war, but it's a physical one on every level. There's no level of a human being that is not under attack at this moment. Um, we never have had that peace. So, not in human history, from what historically was written. Evidently, the garden wasn't peaceful either because there's a fucking snake in it. You know, give me a break. You know, even though when I was little, I used to play with snakes. Doug was playing with a den of vipers. No, yeah, no, baby rattlesnakes under his aunt's porch one time when he was 5, and none of them bit him. And yes, babies are more deadly. They carry the same amount of venom, but it's delivered quicker because of their strike. So yeah, it's crazy. None of them bit that little shit. Unbelievable. My kids had a rattlesnake around them one time, and my oldest one, 6 years old, beat him to death with a stick and threw him in the pond. It's like, whoa, way to go, Luke. He was protecting his little brother out by a swing I had made him on a mountain. And yeah, we lived down south, so up in the mountains down south, Payson, Arizona. So yeah, it's like, yeah, he was my son. you know, yeah, I was like that for my brother until my brother totally tried to destroy my child and my whole family, literally. So, but they say shit happens, but that's a whole lot more than some shit. So, anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a happy new year in the respect where I can feel it's not that more people are awakening, it's more people are speaking up. Christ's spirit is born in us. It's just to be born into who you actually are, you know. Um God's in everybody's heart. It doesn't matter the degree, but he's there, you know, whether they like it or not, you know. It's what parents do is watch their kids. Well, fortunate or unfortunate, God is our parent from the inside out. And there's absolutely nothing anybody can do about that but face the facts. That's the biggest babysitter you'll get. And the worst thing about it is with the Holy Spirit, that guidance, not only do you have that babysitter, but you have self-convicting heart with that blood of Christ running through you. And there's nothing that you do that could be immoral that doesn't convict your heart with that spirit. And that's if you take that upon yourself, that's not warfare against yourself. That's educating yourself. That's controlling yourself, and that's the image of God. That's where you'll learn things about being human that people that don't care about humans will never know. That's a step above the fallen, the Nephilim. That's above the angels. Humans are born above the angels with that knowledge and your position. You're above what they call royal. Doesn't matter, you know. Royal is your soul, and the glorified body you're promised. So, that's nothing Satan can give you on this planet. Nothing. This world has nothing to offer aside from the beauty that God made it for us to enjoy. Constant reminders of His love every step and every breath, every heartbeat, constant reminders. That's love. That's somebody watching you every second because you're young. I'm young. We're all young like that. So some of us are kind of in a weird stage of our youngness, to be a little bit older for everybody else like that. But you got to beware of them ones too, because there's some crafty buggers out there, that have had knowledge from Satan passed down through the generations in their family tree. And it could be some of our own families that practice these things that will manipulate people against their will in different areas, maybe whatever their weakness is or what, something like that is what these buggers do out there. So just being careful, it's like, yeah, you know them, but sometimes it just helps to have somebody who's thinking like you're thinking, and it's right and true, and there's nothing you can really do about it, but just to know that somebody's there talking about the same thing you're feeling in your heart, because you're not crazy and you're good and you're true. That's righteous. So just stand up on that, period. They're going to slay you anyway. Like I always said, they're going to slay you anyway, no matter what you say or do. Say what the Holy Spirit tells you, not the loud voice, but that little one inside, and you can't go wrong. Speak the Spirit to life, because they can hear you anyway. You might as well just speak it, because you're brave like that. So just be brave like that. And good. And it's for their good too. You're giving them words they can live on if they choose. Choose that. I just make it funny. I just throw it at them in a funny way. It's like, bam. Or it could even be mean and funny at the same time for Doug. That's how I roll with him a lot of times, because he's a big, big bully. It's like, so I throw God at him with an extra punch, I guess is what I'm saying. I give him a combination, with my whole body. And I spin into him, and I just kick his head off with a twist. No, I'm just kidding. It's not anything I wouldn't say to his face, so I'm not like being a bully or nothing. I'm just clowning around. Lucky for him, for real. Oh, I know he could take me out too, but he'd have to surprise attack me. because like he just quite frankly never has been as quick as me or know how to well, he knows how to do some damage if he wanted to. It's just that I have more tricks up my sleeve. So, God guided. you know, it's quite humorous actually. If you saw it in action. My kids could laugh about that, and some other people I know could maybe find some humor in that. Maybe someday, you know? So I sure did. Yeah. People, karma is a real thing. So be careful who you pick on, you know? I'm going to leave it there. Wanted to say hello again and just let you know I was tired yesterday. And if I'm not here for like 3, 4, if I'm not here for a week, I got a strike. And I can be on Facebook um, or I'll be okay for a while, I think. But anyway, um, pretty sure. So, okay, everybody. But yeah, if I'm gone like even 2 days, don't worry too bad. But 3, maybe, but usually I'll be here every day for you talking about something going on in the world. So, Oh, Dr. F recommends that people, or didn't recommend, said you shouldn't be in crowds of like so many 40 or 50, and all of you have to be vaccinated, and there shouldn't be any hugging and kissing. And it's New Year's. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year World Order is what Call for an Uprising said. Yeah, that's like if people in the general public that haven't even been on YouTube or Facebook really haven't gotten a grip yet that something demonic is going down. It always has been, only getting more powerful and widespread because they think they've got us totally under control right now. Well, right now, I'm telling them, oh, you think so? There's way more of us, and we don't believe anything you say. Even the people that say they believe you don't believe you. And those are fence walkers. Sorry, liars, but that's who you are anyway. Playing up to their hands just to suck up for your money. Yeah, there's some of us that will not back down for the people in this world. No, I'm not stupid, and neither are a lot of the people speaking the truth are the independent media, and we're not going to shut our mouths. There's too many of us. You might as well just put God in your heart or shut the hell up because Satan's going to kill your dumb butt anyway. That's the way it works. Don't you know that? You disgust him. Well, I'm just telling you like it is. Don't kill the messenger, you know? Hates everybody because he does not think that you could ever honor God. That's exactly why he hates people in general. Not only was he jealous to be with God, but he actually does. People disgust him because of their lack to want to learn self control. Even though he didn't practice that himself, that makes him the ultimate hypocrite. So that's something he's got to deal with in his own self, you know, and the people that are his bloodline that protect that. Y'all gonna have to deal with this in the end ultimately. And the karma thing, whoa, holy fucking, what have you been doing? You know? So, anyway, peace and love. wishes almost to my people across the world. Happy almost New Year, I think. And I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.